This is Gervonta Davis here for Pro Boxing Fans, joined by Luke Campbell, your old opponent Ryan Garcia, and Tank Davis. What did you make of that fight?
Yeah, listen, they're both great fights. Tank's an unbelievable fighter, so is Ryan. When I was watching it from the outside, I thought Ryan looked very weight drained. You could see even when he was going into the ring that he was still very weight drained. Don't believe it was his best performance, but I do believe he'll be a future world champion for sure.
And what did you make of Tank in there? Do you think he beats all of them, or?
Listen, Tank's a great fighter. I think it seemed to have worked for him being much shorter than Ryan, because he was getting very low under the shots, and he carries a lot of power himself. It's a great division. There's so much talent in there. For me, I think Stevenson, Shakur is the best fighter out of them all. I think he's a great fighter.
And another one of your former opponents last week, Lomachenko. Some people say he got robbed against Haney. Do you agree with that?
I watched the fight. I did think Lomachenko won the fight. I just thought he landed the cleaner shots. Haney threw a lot of shots, but also missed a lot of shots. But I thought Lomachenko won the fight, but it wasn't. I've seen much worse robberies. You know, it was one of them. I thought he won it, but.
Do you think he'll get a rematch?
I'd like to see a rematch. I think for both fighters. I think Haney's under a lot of scrutiny at the minute because everybody's saying he lost the fight. I thought he lost the fight, but I think a true champion would give the rematch and they do it again. The fans will certainly be happy with that, and then they can decide really, once and for all who's the true champ.
And how would you see a Shakur and Lomachenko and Gervonta Davis fight go?
When I was watching the Lomachenko fight, I don't believe Loma is the same fighter he was 3-4 years ago. I think he's certainly faded since that. He's not the same fighter he was. There's a lot of time that's gone. I see it'd be a very hard fight for Lomachenko fighting Tank. But Lomachenko is still an unbelievable fighter, still got all the skill and talent in the world. But for me, he wasn't the same as he was 3-4 years ago.
Does it ever make you want to get back in the ring watching those guys do it?
No, I mean, I'm really missing boxing. I certainly do want to get back in the ring, but I'm creating a life for myself outside the ring and concentrating on that now. And for me, the only reason why I retired in the first place was I was sick of being away, sick of missing my kids and being away from home all the time. So it got to a point where I was missing my family and my kids more than what I was missing boxing. So that was it for me. I still have a lot left in me, still could have carried on, but I'm missing my kids and family too much. I was constantly on the road and I was away for 90% of my career. I was always away on the road, so I just missed that too much.
How is that transition? Because a lot of boxers say after they retire there's not really any help and guidance on what to do next. But I know you've got your own gym and things, but how have you found it since you've retired?
Do you know what? Sometimes I'm in a very fortunate position. I've got good businesses that are going on, but sometimes it doesn't fill the void of what you're missing. Boxing's the only thing I ever did for 22 years. So it's not been easy coming away from it. It's not been easy at all. I've had my moments. I've been up and down. But a good family unit and good people around you just help bring you along the way. There's been a few times where I've been close to coming back, but then I'd have to cross that road again. So. But yeah, it's still very close to my heart, boxing. But I'm creating other things now on the outside of the ring.
So just last one on this. If the offer came in, or is there any chance?
Sent me an offer.
No one sent
We'll see if an offer comes in, but no one sent me one.
Never say never.
Never say never. No, never say never.
Luke, appreciate your time.